Recorded. All right, wonderful. So, everyone, welcome to our Thursday morning virtual coffee. For those of you who I haven't met before, my name's Debbie Morrow, and I founded the Real Estate Agent Referral Network and Marketing Tips Facebook group, who we're almost about to eclipse the 250,000 member mark. I think we'll do that within the next couple of weeks. So, super exciting. What I love most about it is watching everyone in the group working together, all the referrals that you're passing back and forth. It's just amazing. There are many, many, many referrals every single day. It's not just one or two. I'd say there's a good 20 every single day in there. It's amazing. So I love, love, love that. And I love all of our regulars who are here every Thursday morning with us. And I'm so happy to welcome the new people who have just joined. This morning we have a real treat. One of my goals in building the Facebook group was to do two things: to help realtors save time, and that can be done a lot of different ways through many of the apps we introduce you to. Um, and then make more money. That's the second goal. Those are my two goals for the group. And so there's lots of different ways we can make more money. Going to Coach Ray's workshop this afternoon, or I guess this morning, that's right after this call. It's a lead generation workshop. So that's one of the ways that you can earn more money, learn how to generate more leads. But another way is going to be introduced to you by our presenter this morning. So Rick Starr has been in the real estate industry for about 35 years now, and he has been a realtor. He's been a brokerage owner. He's owned multiple brokerages, and he started in Ohio. He's now in Florida, and he's been a business consultant for the real estate industry, and using all of his years of experience, has put together this Real Pro Alliance program that he is going to tell us all about this morning, the inspiration and what it does and how we can all use it, excuse me, to make more money. It is brand new. I think officially launching January 1st, and we are the first to find out about it. And I think that's going to make us make even more money because we're going to be at the top of all of those chains. So, excuse me, Rick, if you will unmute yourself and take the call away, guys, you're going to love what he has to say. I'm going to put it on speaker view. And now, Rick, please, the floor is all yours.
Debbie, thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words and introduction. Today's an exciting day. I've already had a busy morning this morning. My youngest daughter had a baby last night, so I'm a grandpa for the third time today. So it's an exciting day in the family, and been a busy morning talking with people this morning. But definitely a memorable day today. But I appreciate all of you having being here and having an open mind to looking at new opportunities and new ideas. I think what we can offer all of you is going to be quite exciting. It's going to be something that is new and what you have not, something you've been doing in the real estate industry, which is sending business to companies in your neighborhoods and towns and cities, like doctors and lawyers and painters and electricians and title companies and mortgage companies. But now we're going to show you how you can get compensated, and compensated very well, for those type of referrals. So we've done this all completely RESPA compliant. We have a RESPA expert on our team. David Stein is our RESPA attorney. He's a compliance expert when it comes to insurance, real estate, banking, financial services, and all of the RESPA regulated type of industries. So rest assured, as we go through this presentation, that everything is done properly. Compliance has been checked, the box has been checked, and happy to answer any of those questions. But Real Pro is the name itself. Real Pro Alliance really describes what we do. It's an alliance with real estate professionals. We're putting together a partnership with real estate professionals that allows you to expand the pie on what you're getting compensated for. We're solving a few problems in the real estate industry. One, if you look at affiliate programs in real estate companies, and that's really what we are. We're an affiliate platform for real estate brokerages, and we're now introducing that to brokerages and agents across the country. Most affiliate programs in corporate offices and real estate offices, the corporate office has a list of vendors, and they say, here's the list of vendors that we would like you to use from a corporate perspective. And then the local brokers, many of you that are local brokers, have your relationships you have in your own city, in your own metropolitan area, and you are using those particular vendors. And then many of you that are realtors have your list of vendors, people that are taking you to ball games and to concert tickets and all the things that they do to solicit our business. And what happens is you have the corporate office, the broker, and the agent all pulling in different directions. They're all not supporting the same list of vendors. What we've allowed RealPro to do is to allow the corporate office, the broker, and the agent to put all of their vendors under one umbrella at RealPro. So the consumer has more options. So it's a really great win for the consumer. They have more people to choose from in order to get the best value for their dollar. But at the end of the day, no matter who the consumer uses, whether it's the recommendation from corporate or the broker or the agent, we've structured it to where all three parties get paid no matter who they choose. So if the realtor brought in a home remodeling company and they do a transaction, the realtor is going to get a commission, the broker is going to get a commission, and the corporate office is going to get a commission. I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint presentation. It gives me a little bit of, let you kind of put some visual to what we're talking about, and lets me have a few additional talking points here. So RealPro Alliance, and you'll want to like our Facebook page and all of our social media pages. You'll get a lot of information, much more than what I can provide you on our website and on our socials. I'm actually going to go to the website instead of the PowerPoint. So the website address is joinrealpro.com, joinrealpro.com, and this is our website. And this is where consumers can go in, and very much like Angie's List, if most of you are familiar with Angie's List, where you can go in and you can find an electrician, a painter, a flooring company, etc. However, we've extended it to additional types of services. As you see here, residential services will be many of those contractors, but we also have commercial services for larger commercial projects. And we have professional services like title and mortgage and accountants and attorneys. We have health and wellness, and then we have some other that's retail as well. So it's a very robust network that allows you to send referrals to just about any type of business in your community. I'm going to point out this tab at the top. It says Member Benefits. The Member Benefits tab has several whiteboard videos and other videos here that you can get a lot of information. I'm going to cover some of it today, but this is where you can go back and see many videos on the different opportunities. So the member overview is going to show you the member benefits, which I'm going to share with you, the service provider benefits, and then joining our sales and marketing team, which a lot of realtors and brokers is primarily what that consists of. I'll share the different opportunities with you, but you will have access to all of that. Everything I'm showing you now is fully accessible on the website. So you can go back and look at this at any time. Deb, how much time do I have to go through to kind of customize what I want to share?
If ideally you could keep it to 15 minutes, that would be great. If we run
Okay.
over a little bit, it'll be fine.
All right, I'll work with that. Um, so again, Real Pro Alliance, we're connecting community and business. So we have a network of service contractors, professional services, and commercial services. I'm going to point out a couple of different things here. I want to show you our business model. So our business model, this is how you earn money in the network. So let's say um, a home remodeling company is one of our members contact a home remodeling company to do a bathroom remodeling job. And that bathroom remodeling company is in the network and has agreed to pay us a fee for business that we send them. So one thing that's important to know is all of the service providers that join our network do not pay any upfront fees, no pay-per-click fees, no membership fees. They pay absolutely nothing until they get paid. The only thing they pay us is a referral fee on closed transactions, kind of like realtors, right? Kind of like us sending business back and forth to each other. So if Real Pro sends business to the home remodeling company for a bathroom remodel, and they do a $10,000 bathroom remodeling job, and let's say they've agreed to pay us a 10% referral fee, they'll send us $1,000. And we will discuss more into that referral fee is something that they get to choose. So when we invite a service provider to join the network, they are able to choose what referral fee they're willing to pay us. So we do not dictate you have to pay this fee or that fee. They come in and they can say we'll pay 5% or 10% or 15%. It's up to them. However, we promote the top three bidders. So if you're in the top three, you're going to get the majority, the lion's share of the business. If you're number 4 or 5, you will get some business, but that will only be if number 1, 2, or 3 don't respond within 48 hours, or the consumer says, I want 3 more vendors. So the top 3 are really where you want to be. And we have our website system emails all of our vendors once a month, and it notifies them where they're at, says, all right, you're a plumber in Tampa, Florida. You're currently number 3. You're paying 8% referral fee. Do you want to stay at 8%, or do you want to go up to 12 and be number 1, or do you want to go down and be, it gives them the option of widening or reducing the funnel of business that they have coming in. So they can move that referral fee up or down if they like. Most of our vendors pick a referral fee that makes sense for them, and then they pay that. So it's really simple to sign up vendors to the network because there's no risk. There's absolutely no risk. They have no upfront fees, and a problem that we're fixing is, Angie's List and other home advisor and people like that are getting a client that say wants an electrician, and they're sending that lead out to 100 different electricians so they can collect a referral fee on all 100 of those. And 99 people obviously aren't getting the job, and they're getting very frustrated with that type of business model. So we've addressed that by saying we're not going to charge any upfront fees, and we're only going to send the lead to 3 people. So like many of you in real estate know that we typically send the referral to 3 people. We can't single shot one company because of our code of ethics. And our code of ethics says we need to give our consumers 3 choices. So we follow that code of ethics with Real Pro, and we always give 3 options to the member, but we don't give 300. We're not there to try to collect a $10 fee times as many people as we can get it out to. That's a broken system, and it's why a lot of people are leaving Angie's List and leaving Home Advisor and leaving companies along those lines. So back to our model here. If a home remodeling company does that bathroom and the client pays them $10,000 and they agree to pay us a 10% fee, so $1,000 comes into Real Pro, comes into our funnel. Here's what happens with the $1,000 that comes into Real Pro. 51% of it goes to the company and our state directors. We're hiring state directors now. We have several, and a few are on the call here, and 51% goes here, 49% goes to the payout model. So our 7x7 income distribution plan. So I want to focus on this 49% payout. 49% of our gross income is paid out to our partners. You guys are our partners. Now, which partner and where you fit into this is what we'll kind of go through today. So 49% here, so 1,000 came in, $490 goes here. So we pay out $70 to each of these 7 gold buckets here. So each of these partners will get $70 on this particular transaction. The first person that gets $70, or 7% of the money that came into Real Pro, is the consumer. So the person, the homeowner that hired our vendor, we send them a $70 check. Thank you for doing business with one of our Real Pro vendors, and we appreciate your business. The next person is the sponsor, and that's whoever brought this consumer in. So a lot of times realtors are bringing their clients in, and they're the consumer, and the sponsor is the realtor in many, many cases. But the realtor or any member of our network that brings in friends, they are entitled to getting a 7% commission every time one of their friends or social media contacts do a transaction with Real Pro. The next one is the business connector. That's whoever brought the business into the network. So the home remodeling company, whomever brought them into the network, they get a $70 check as well. Now, these first 3 are items that every single member in Real Pro has the opportunity for. And really, there's 4 benefits of being a member. Number 1, you get access to best-in-class service providers that are recommended by your peers. Number 2, you're getting your consumer 7% cash back on your purchases. Number 3, you're getting your sponsor money. Every time your friends get the cash back, you're getting a commission. And number 4, if you bring a business into the network, you're getting paid every time anybody does business with that particular company. So if you bring in a friend, they may do, let's say, 4 or 5 transactions a year. You'll get 4 or 5 checks a year. If you bring in a business, they may do 400 or 500 transactions a year. So this business connector opportunity is very, very significant. And I'm going to show you some more details on that in just a minute. But this business connector opportunity is what allows every single member of Real Pro to be able to earn a 6-figure income in our network. And I'm going to show you how this business connector piece works. So this is available to every single member of Real Pro. The next 3 gold buckets here, gold boxes, are, this is our sales and marketing team. So this is a market partner, a market manager, and a corporate partner. So many realtors will join as a market partner. A market partner is essentially a sales and marketing rep for us. They're an individual sales and marketing rep. We call them a market partner. Many times realtors sign up as a market partner. What a market partner is very similar to a sponsor. The market partner is able to bring in their friends and their contacts. Now, the difference between a market partner and a sponsor is the sponsor is a general member that can bring in their friends and get paid every time their friends do a transaction. But if you participate as part of our sales and marketing team and join as a market partner, you don't only get paid every time your friends and family and contacts do a transaction, but you actually get to build a complete consumer tree based upon those friends bringing in friends, those friends bringing in friends, those friends bringing in friends. And many of our market partners can build a tree of consumers that's 10,000 people wide. So the market partner, instead of getting paid like the sponsor on 10 people or 20 people, the market partner can get paid on 5, 10, 15,000 people. So anytime anyone in their network, their consumer tree, they get paid anytime any of those 10,000 members do a transaction with Real Pro. So that's where it really starts to add up, because you're adding a much bigger network. So that's the market partner, and that's what most realtors come in at. They come in as a market partner. A market manager is simply like a broker or a sales manager. The market manager role in our company is to build a team of market partners. So the natural fit, talking about realtors, is the realtor joins as a market partner, the broker joins as a market manager. The market manager gets paid a match on every dollar that the market partner makes. So if the market partner makes $100,000, we match that, we pay the market manager $100,000. If the market manager has 10 market partners on their team, and each market partner makes $100,000, we match each of those, and we pay the market manager $1 million, 100,000 times 10. So this is a very significant role in the company for those that want to build or have a team of sales reps already. Then you would want to consider being a market manager. The next one is the corporate partner. So again, thinking about real estate companies, and again, this is not limited to real estate companies. This is any type of sales rep, any sales manager, in any corporate organization. But primarily we're dealing with real estate companies. So you have the agent as a market partner, you have the broker as a market manager, and then you have the corporate office. So if I'm talking to, Century 21, Remax, Keller Williams, EXP, whoever it is, I'm going to bring the company in as a corporate partner. So every time there's a transaction done and this consumer gets $70, their sponsor gets $70, the business connector gets $70. If this consumer is in the realtor's consumer tree, they get $70. The market manager gets $70 and the corporate office gets $70. So it's an equal pay across the board where everyone gets compensated no matter whom the consumer chooses to be the service provider. The seventh bucket here is for our investors. These are people that have invested money to launch RealPro. We have a well over $1 million website that we've put together, and it's a very robust website that does just about everything except make you breakfast in the morning. So it does. We've done a great job, and the team there is amazing. And when you log into your website and you have an account, it keeps track of every single person that you bring in, who they bring in, how many dollars are generated. The reports on all of the earnings are completely transparent. It's not something where we tell you, trust us, we'll send you your percentage. No, everything is right there where you can see it, track it. And I think that's a very, very important piece of the puzzle. Some companies, you kind of have to assume that they're delegating that money properly. We want to make sure that all of that's very transparent. So we put it all on your dashboard when you log in. So this is the business model. Does anyone have any questions on the business model?
I have a question. What
Yeah.
if you fit into more than one bracket? Do you get paid double or triple if you is in more than one bracket?
Yes. So if you're a market partner, you're a realtor and you're a market partner, and this transaction that I mentioned where we are paying $70 to each. So let's say this is your client, it's the consumer. You are also the sponsor because you brought that client in, and they're also in your consumer tree, your market partner consumer tree. So you're getting paid the 7% as the market partner as well. So in that scenario, you would get the 7% sponsor money and you would get the 7% market partner money. These two go hand in hand a lot. So many times you're getting 14% as this market partner because you're almost, many times you're the sponsor. But typically you're going to choose one role or the other when it comes to market partner, market manager, or corporate office. The way I would look at choosing these roles is if you're primarily working with the public, if you're working with consumers, and that's who your sphere is every day and who you're talking to on a regular basis, you're probably going to be a market partner. If you're a realtor out there talking to homeowners associations and people at your church and community events and things like that, that's going to be a market partner. So if you have a team, you're a team leader, you have 8 people on your team, or you're a broker and you have 50 agents in your office, then you're going to be a market manager. Or if you want to build a team, you can be a market manager and bring on a bunch of sales reps underneath you. So, but yes, Tiffany, you can get paid in multiple areas. So in that scenario that I used, if this was your customer and you were the one that brought them in, you would also get the market partner money. If you by chance brought the home remodeling company in also, now you're getting the 7% as the business connector as well. So yes, you can receive money on multiple buckets.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. So I want to show you, I'm going to jump down to this slide here because of the time we're working with.
Can I ask a quick question,
You
please?
got it, yes.
Here in North Carolina, we have a very strong ethics situation, and we have to be very careful about any and all referral money that we get.
Yes.
Have you addressed this with any other situations, or other realtors have this experience? I'm sorry, I
Absolutely.
can't find the raise hand button, so I'm sorry for jumping in.
We saw you waving. We got you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got you. Yeah. The RESPA writes the rules, right? The Real Estate Sales Procedures Act writes the rules on how realtors can be paid from affiliates, right? And there's lots of ways that, you know, we can't get paid referral fees when. Let me back up. I'll try to give you the short version of this because this could be an hour class on its own. But the short version of this is when the companies join RealPro, they're either regulated or unregulated industries. 98%, 99% of the companies that join RealPro are unregulated, meaning they don't have to follow the RESPA rules and the regulatory rules. The 1% companies have to follow the regulatory rules. So the regulatory rules are saying, can you pay a referral fee to someone else for sending you business? The painters, the contractors, the electricians, those guys can pay us any referral fee they want, whether it's 5% or 50%. They can pay a referral. There's no regulatory laws that say they can't. So 99% of our vendors, we're okay. The 1% that has a different set of rules, that have regulatory rules, is what you're referring to. Those are title companies, mortgage companies, insurance companies, financial planning companies, and what's the other one, Deb? Which one I miss here?
Well, real estate, but that's, you know, that's different with realtors because it's realtor to realtor.
That's right. And we're also licensed as a real estate company, so we have that license. So it allows us to be able to do that. But those companies like mortgage and title and financial planning and insurance, they are, and law, that's the other one, attorneys. So, and law. So those five cannot, if we send a referral to a title company, they're not allowed to say, I'm going to pay you 20% of whatever we make. That's a violation of the law. So any of the regulatory business, the regulated businesses, have to do a different structure with RealPro. They do not pay as a referral fee. They sign up and pay as a monthly fee to be on the network. We're simply like a magazine or anything else. They're paying a monthly fee to be on the network, and we promote them. What that fee is $100 per month minimum per state. So if a title company or a mortgage company, you're talking to them and they want to sign up into RealPro, they would pay $100 a month for each state they want to be promoted in. So if they're in 5 states, it's $500 a month. If they're in 1 state, it's $100 a month. If they're in all 50 states, it's $5,000 a month. That's the beginning bid to get into RealPro, $100 a month per state for a regulatory. Now, as the network grows, as they get more business, let's say there's 5 title companies in Houston, Texas, and they all come in at $100 a month for the state of Texas. Eventually, the bid's going to go up because we're going to be sending them a lot of business, and they're going to say, I'm willing to pay $300. I'm willing to pay $500 because I want to be number 1 on the list. And what happens is that bidding situation kind of right sizes the transaction based upon what the value that they see in how many deals they're getting. Now, they can't pay us per transaction. They can't pay as a referral fee. So they have to pay as a monthly fee. That's the short answer. David Stein is our RESPA attorney. The first day of this business, when we started putting it together, obviously compliance was number one on the list. So David helped us put the business model together, and this is all fully compliant. When you register at RealPro and you log into your account, You're going to have marketing library, HR library, compliance library documents. You're going to have a document there from David Stein that says this business is fully RESPA compliant, and you're going to be able to share that with anyone that would ask you that question when you would bring a company into the network. Does that answer your question?
Not really. It does. I'm talking specifically. Oh, I found some kind of a button there. I'm talking specifically about me as a real estate agent receiving a referral from you, or
Yes.
the partner or the sponsor or whomever pays it. Does that go to my company? Does that go to me? How does that work?
Yeah, so when you sign up as a service provider, so when you sign up, there's a couple of different things you'd sign up as. You'd sign up as a member to be able to get your own member benefits, these first three gold buckets. You would sign up as a sales partner, so you would be either a market partner or market manager, so you'd have those benefits. And you would sign up as a service provider for your real estate business. That way, when people go to the website and say, I need a realtor in Sacramento, California, our people are going to come up on that search. So you have that benefit as well, where you're going to get referrals from our consumer list. So three different registrations when you go into the sign up page. I'm going to show it to you real quick. So when you go into the sign up page, let's see, I'll click sign up on the website. I'll do a real quick tour here. It's a free registration. All of these things are free, no cost. So as a member, you're going to put your name and your contact information. It's going to say, tell us who referred you. So if Debbie referred you, you're going to ask Debbie, what's your referral ID number? And my number is 1007. Deb will give her number, and you'll put her number in there. And then you'll go down here, and it says, join our sales and marketing staff. Would you like to be a market partner, market manager, or corporate partner? Which of these fit? And whichever one, if you're a realtor, you're going to say, I'm going to be a market partner. And it's going to register you as a market partner. And then it's going to say, do you want to register your business as a service provider? Yes, I'm a realtor or I'm a broker. Yes. And then you're going to go in here and register as a service provider. So you're going to search for your company to see if someone already registered your company. See, you're going to click find. And if your company's not found, oh, we've done some test ABCDs. Okay. You're going to click my business is not listed, and then it's going to allow you to register. So this is where you're going to put the name of your company and all the information. Then the last thing on the registration page is, would you like to be a charitable contributor to the Alliance Foundation? The Alliance Foundation is our charitable company, and we partner with charities all over the country. And if you want to contribute to that, we don't ask you to contribute any of your sales income or any of the sponsor income or any of the business connector income. That's yours. The only thing that we ask people is, when you get 7% cash back on your own personal transaction, so if you hired an electrician and you got 7% cash back, would you want to get just 6% cash back and have the other 1% go to the Alliance Foundation? If you want to do that, you check this box. If not, you skip that box. You read the terms and conditions here, check that box and click your registration. So really three areas when you register. One is
Rick, we are running really close on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm opening the breakout rooms, and I am actually putting Elizabeth in a breakout room with you so she can get all of her questions answered and feel really comfortable about this. For everyone else, I'm putting you in a breakout room with a team lead, someone who is already in the business, so you can ask more questions. Oh, Bridget has questions also. Bridget, oh, actually, it's good. Bridget, you're in a room with Jackie, and she's been here for quite a while. So I'm going to open these breakout rooms, and if you guys will all go to your breakout rooms, there is one person in there who is a team lead who completely understands the system and how it works. And I'm not
Deb,
sure
do
about.
you circle everyone back after the breakout in case
Yeah,
there's, in
we'll
case
do
some
the
of those team leads needed some help on those answers as well?
Yes, and anyone who is a team lead, I've made you also a co-host so you can come back to the main room where I will stay and then Rick and I can pop into each of the different breakout rooms as needed. So I'm going to open all of these breakout rooms. If anybody go to the breakout rooms and we'll get all of your questions answered and maybe even like can help you get signed up right now. Since it is free, it's a really easy sign up process. And then we'll come back to the main room and we might have time to do a second breakout room. Not sure yet. So here we go, opening the breakout rooms.
Thanks.